Yo, man, what's up? I came home last night and the house was trashed. What the hell happened last night?
Bro, there was such a sick party last night. There were so many people here. I was shocked the cops didn't even get called.
That's cool and all, but like it's a Tuesday night. It's a school night. Also, this is like becoming a recurring issue because last week we had some people over and it was extremely noisy. And I was trying to get some homework done.
Well, didn't you get it done anyways?
No, I couldn't focus at all. The music was so loud and obnoxious, and I had people coming in my room. Like, I couldn't get anything done. I really think we need to talk about the future of us being roommates because sometimes I think about moving out and not living with you anymore, if I'm being honest.
Well, that's kind of dumb. Don't you think you're overreacting a little bit?
Whoa,
Or kind of a
no.
lot?
No, not at all. When we first moved in together, we talked about setting rules and that we were going to follow.
Okay, yeah.
We discussed that we were going to focus on school and work during the week, and we could hang out and party with friends on the weekends. We consistently have people over every day, and the house gets absolutely wrecked. I understand that the people that come over are friends to both of us, so I guess it's both of our responsibility for those people in our home. But sometimes we just need to take a social break, man. It's exhausting.
Like, how long do you think these so-called rules are gonna last?
Dude, these were important to me just because I thought we could live together and not have to worry about problems like this. You see all the times in TV shows and movies, it always ends up bad. Bad situation. Now we have some issues, so something has to change. Either you change your priorities or I'm moving out.
I think you're really overreacting about such a small problem. But since we're roommates and super close friends, I'd be more than happy to sit down and talk to you about what's going on. Because clearly you're overreacting, and the issue that doesn't even seem that big. So to be honest, I wouldn't let you leave because we're friends for so long. So just chill out a little.
Okay, I'm sorry. So first off, let me begin by saying that I really appreciate our friendship. We've been homies since high school, and together we moved here to college, and I have enjoyed living with you. It's definitely been one of the best parts about college. But lately I'm worried that some of the things that you're doing might not be the best choices to make. It just seems that your priorities are a little mismanaged. Didn't you have some sort of test last week that you missed?
Well, yeah.
And what happened? Were you prepared for it?
No, not really. I didn't even find time to study for it because I got invited out by some friends to do something like every day last week. I went bowling, then a concert, even dinner a couple of times.
Lucky, dude. Well, I think we should talk about the rules that we set at the beginning of the year when we decided to be roommates. To discuss that we try our best to push each other to do the best we can during the week, and then we can play and do fun things on the weekends. We both agreed to these, and I feel like if we're going to continue to live together and put up with each other, we should follow these rules so we don't encounter more problems like this in the future.
I guess you're kind of right. I mean, it was a pretty easy test. I really messed up on, and sadly, I can't take it again, obviously. I guess that responsibility falls on me. Kind of hurt my grade a little bit, too.
I'm sorry, man. How about this? The next time you have a pretty big test or a big assignment, I would be more than happy to help you study for it or guide you in the right directions. Whether it be flashcards, or to quiz you, or help find research, I would love to help. Like I said, I want each of us to push each other to our best.
Well, I appreciate that, man. Nothing helps me more than when you're able to help me study. Remember that test we had in high school? We studied for like 2 weeks straight, both got A's.
Oh, dude, that test was huge. I was so worried that one of us was going to fail it.
I guess that it really is important that we pass our classes with somewhat decent grades now. I mean, with the help of my parents paying for school, I might as well try and show some sort of effort, right?
Exactly. Now you're kind of getting on track with it all. I think it's important for us to finish all the important work first we have during the week before we have our fun, whether it be school or for work. Don't you agree?
I guess it makes a little bit more sense. Now that you sat me down and we've talked about it, I completely see what you're saying for my priorities being off and all. I guess it's just something that doesn't come to me right off the bat, whereas you're really focused on getting stuff done right away.
Dude, trust me. It's such a good feeling knowing that all of your work and assignments are done as soon as possible. I try to do this as much as I can because I know that I have less motivation on weekends to try and work on school assignments and projects. By getting it done earlier, it allows me to focus on my hobbies in life outside of school.
Yeah, you're totally right. I get so freaked out on Sunday nights by how much stuff I have to do at midnight. I end up not turning my best work in.
Yeah, I totally understand that. Well, how about this? We make a deal. We continue to have fun in college as roommates, but only after all of our work gets done. That goes for schoolwork and if you had any work that you brought home from your job. We will continue to push one another during the week so we can succeed at school and get better grades, whether it be studying for a test or cranking out a project that's due. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, man, works with me. I'll do my best at being a better student first. I'm gonna do a better job at prioritizing my work, being able to have fun on the weekends, hang out with friends, and do other things, not worry about work. And with that said, I take responsibility for the people that trashed the house last night. So tonight, before I start my homework, I'm gonna clean it up. I'm sorry. I owe you a big apology. I guess I didn't realize how